Good morning, Hootie here. Well, today I think we're going to cook up some chicken fried steak with gravy. We're going to do that in a cast iron skillet, and we're going to cook up some mashed potatoes, and we're going to put that in the old Instant Pot. So let's get with it. Come on. Hello, we're back. But we're going to get our flour and seasoned up here for chicken fried steak. We got our flour in here, probably about 2.5 cups there. Oh, and then we're going to put our seasoning in there. I don't measure anything. I just put it in there as I see fit. So use your own judgment. I'm going to put a little cayenne pepper in there. Not a whole lot. Just a smidgen. And then I got a little bit of Italian seasoning. I'm going to pour some of that rascal in there. You know, some people like their food real spicy. I don't like my food spicy hardly at all. And then I put that cayenne pepper in there, but not much. But they like it seasoned a lot, and some don't like it seasoned. I like to be able to. I always tell people when they eat my cooking, make sure you taste it before you add any salt and pepper, because I like to know that it's tasting good to me before I can give it to someone else. That was a little garlic powder there. Here's a little paprika. You know, paprika don't have much of a taste, but it does bring out the color and some stuff. But I use it in about everything. I like it myself. It's got a little flavor to it, but not a whole lot. Mostly, I use it for garnishing when I was cooking for a living. And this here's onion powder. I always use powder. If I use salt, if I use table salt, I always use powder in everything else. If you don't, your food's going to be too salty. And pepper. I'm a pepper lover. Not to where it makes it hot. Not that much pepper, but. And a little bit of this here's kosher salt. Put that on there. We're going to mix that up a little bit. And I'll season the meat a little bit before I dump it in this flour. So we'll set that aside. And we'll break some eggs up here. I got 4 eggs. I don't know how many steaks I got in there. 4 or 5, something like that. Whip that up a little bit. Now you don't have to put milk or anything with these eggs if you don't want to, but I do. I don't like to look at it and look like it got scrambled eggs all over the top of the meat. I'll just put a little bit of milk in it. Not a whole lot. You just don't want it to look milky. There we go. So, we got our breading all done. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna cook this in the cast iron skillet, and we're gonna do it in the other room. I do a lot of my cooking, my cast iron cooking and stuff, either outside, which I'll have to take you out there before long because I've got all kind of cooking equipment out there, grills, Blackstone griddle, all of that. But we'll get into that. But anyway, I got this all ready to go and everything. So let's move on out to the other room. Come on. Hey Google, stop. Hey Google, set alarm for 3 minutes.
Done. Set for 11:49 a.m.
Okay, the cylinder went down, so now we can take the lid off and have a look inside. See what we got. Can you see it? Looks like potatoes, doesn't it? Yeah, mash them up a little bit here. That pot in there, when you want to work out of that pot, it wants to spin on you. So I use one of these alligator clamps. Just hook her right there. She's not going anywhere. I probably could have got by with maybe 1 cup of water, but the thing is, I never make the same amount of potatoes every time. But still looking good. Now I'm going to add some butter. I think about 1/2 stick of butter. Froze. It froze. I could put it in a microwave, but no need. There's that. You know, I might make some mistakes along the way or what, but hey, this is not a regular TV show. This is not rehearsed. It's how I eat every day. And I'm going to put a little salt and pepper in it. And a little bit of garlic powder. Remember what I said about the salt and the powder. Always use powder if you're putting in salt. Yep. Come on, butter. You know, I don't tell you how much seasoning to put in here because everybody has a different taste. Put your seasoning in stuff the way you like it. If you get too much, then you know next time, don't use as much. Right? Duh. Hey. I'm going to put just a little milk in it, not much. Not much at all. Sour cream, mashed potatoes. Yeah, I'm using this sour cream here tomorrow too for my cornbread casserole. Right, Winston? Winston, he's laying under the table. That boy goes everywhere I go. I don't care to the bathroom, what, he's laying on the floor lay it on the floor. He's a pretty good boy. He loves Home Depot. All you gotta do is say it. He looked at you. He looks at me like, let's go, Dad. Let's go. Usually, I use a half a, this here is 1 pound, 16 ounces, of course. But I usually use a half a cup in my potatoes and a half a cup in my cornbread casserole. But I don't think I'm going to use a half a cup today. I could, but I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to need it. They're looking good. Looking good. Like I said, I leave that skin on there. It's a lot of work to cut that skin off of there and throw it away when it's supposed to be good for you. And I like it anyway, so what makes a difference? I'm going to show you this, if I can. There's the mashed potatoes. Now, we're going to go in and make some gravy. I'll put the lid back on this. That's handy right there, that little clamp to hold that pot. I'll put the lid back on this to keep them warm. This here Instant Pot has a warmer on it to keep that warm. And it's just like a crock pot, a warmer. Pretty good outfit. Let me get this here sour cream put away. Then we'll run on outside. So come on, let's go, and then I'll pick you up out there. Okay, the gravy's done. Now we'll make the next door neighbor up a plate and we'll take it over to her. Let me get that real quick. Okay, there we are. There's the next door neighbors. I'm going to run this over to her and come back so I can chow down. So, hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll talk to you later. Alright, so there you go. Chicken fried steak with gravy and mashed potatoes. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell. And we'll see you the next time. Bye now.